I've been on my worst behavior, but baby, I don't need no savior. I'm way out of line, but I kinda like the way
I'm a bad vlogger, and look at my hair. Let me tell you what's been going on. I moved. Exciting. I graduated with a bachelor's degree. Exciting. I've pretty much unpacked this place already. So I had not vlogged any of the moving experience. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm such a bad vlogger. And it's fine. The videos are still gonna be fire in this new place. I just didn't get the process of showing you the physical process of moving from one place to the other, but I still have a lot of unpacking to do. I still have a lot of cleaning to do and a lot of decorating to do. At this very moment, we have our tree up, but we don't have our tree up. So I just put in the spikes, like put in the tree together, but I didn't like space them out. I didn't like, as you can see, there's a giant gap right here. Like I didn't do none of that. This is makeup on my pajamas, by the way. I'm wearing a giant nightgown. Like it's just, I have like a bajillion boxes in the patio that I have to actually run to the dump because there's like a bajillion of them. And then I have 4 bags of trash that I have to take out. Actually, they're picking out trash today, so I might not have to do all that. But I can't exceed 2 bags because then it's like, okay, that's a lot. So valet trash will pick that up, so less work I have to do. But yeah, we're in our new home. And I guess I can show you the catastrophe that's going on right now. I was in the process of getting ready to decorate, but I was like, let me pick up the camera because I actually found it. I lost it at one point when we were moving and I didn't know where it was, but I found it, which is actually a good excuse for not filming. I couldn't find my camera. But I guess I could show you what's going on right now. So we have to do the tree. I put on some Christmas music on YouTube, and then this is kind of our scenery right now. That's one of the bags of trash. This is the junk area right now because this has a lot of stuff I don't know what to do with yet. I have to give this to somebody. It's some packing paper, some random decorations, Christmas gifts, fall. Even I gotta store this, like I gotta put it away. So it's a lot of stuff. I gotta hang that up. Here's the patio with the crap ton of boxes. The kitchen, I just did some paperwork and some stuff. So I was sitting here and doing that. So I got to clean up the island. I have to put those bottles on the top of the cabinets. And I have to clean and all that stuff. So it's just a lot that is going on. And I guess I can show you. This is our master. Don't judge me. I have to fold these, unpack those, organize bathroom, hair stuff, makeup, more clothes I need to hang, vanity area. This is a whole project in itself, to be so honest with you. This is an entire project in itself because I actually have to get container. And this is not the chair this is one of our dining table chairs, but I need to buy a new chair. But all my stuff is just like in here. Why did I have you sideways? I'm so sorry. But all of my stuff is in here, kind of just thrown in here. There's no cabinet, or there's no containers for storage or nothing like that. Closet. And we have not even begun to tackle this. And then we have the shower, which is kind of clean right now, but still have to go through a lot of stuff. And yeah, so everything is a work in progress right now. And then we also have to do the there's my 2 bags of trash, and then we also have to hang up this. This is our key. Hold on, let me turn the light on. This is like our key holder, and we were gonna put it right here by the door, but we had to hang that up. And That's the guest bathroom in here. And then here is the second bedroom, which is our office gaming room. I have to go through all of that. A lot of artwork we need to hang up. That's my altar. Josh got most of his stuff done. And then there's a lot of junk over here. So it's just like the process right now it's a lot. Like, I'm backlit like crazy. But it's just a lot that we have to do. It's a lot going on. And yeah. And by the way, I straightened my hair for graduation. I posted a TikTok. I'm not good at TikTok. But I posted a TikTok of my graduation of like whatever. So follow me on TikTok. Shameless plug. I'm sorry. That was embarrassing. Okay. I'm gonna go hide in shame. Well, I guess since I finally have the camera on now, I can actually film myself doing it. If you guys want, I can film a more in-depth of like what our place looks like. But let me know, because I feel like people don't really care about what my place looks like. You'll see it in other videos, but if you do, like, put it in the comments down below, or go to my social media accounts. You can DM me if you want and let me know like what kind of videos you guys are wanting and looking for. But I wasn't eager to do it because I'm like, people don't really care about a house tour or an apartment tour. So, but if you want to go to my Instagram, that's where I do a lot of like behind the scenes personal life. So if you want a little more in like videos of me, or like more of like what's going on, what I don't put on the camera, definitely follow me on my Instagram. I'll put it right here. And that way you guys can get a little bit more of me that I don't put on the camera. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start decorating, and yeah, wish me luck.
Don't play with her, don't be dishonest. Still not understanding this logic. Hey, I'm back and I'm better. I want you bad as ever. Don't let me just let up. I wanna give you better. Baby, it's whatever. Somebody gotta step up, girl. Now somebody's on next up. Damn if I let them catch up. It's easy to see that you're fed up. I am on a whole nother level. Girl, he only fucked you over cause you let him. Fucking girl, I guess you didn't know any. Girl, haven't been showing it. Do all I can just to show you you're special. Certain it's your love that holds me together. Lately you say he be killing them. Gotta be sick of this. Pull up skirt, get in the right. Left hand is steering, the other is gripping your thigh. Light up a split and get high and shout at you. Say what you been missing. Looking at you, I'm thinking he must be tripping. Play this song for him, tell him just listen. Said he keeps on playing games and his loving ain't the same. Don't know what to say, but what a shame. If you were mine, you would not get the same. If you were mine, you would top everything. Suicide in the drop, switching lanes and a thing so far, baby, no propane. Got good, hey, can I be frank? To keep it 100, girl, I hate no. But he the only reason that I'm feeling this way. Giving you the world, baby, when you get space, big gang, give you lay, baby, that's finna, oh, baby. In the silk and it H-Town got a nigga so
Good morning, afternoon. What time is it? Good afternoon. It is currently 12:40 14, and I am vlogging on Monday the 12th. I think I might turn this into a weekly vlog because I've been so sparse on picking up the camera, and like, it's not that like I don't want to film or like I don't like filming or anything like that. It's more of like I haven't vlogged in years. And now, like, when I finally have the chance to vlog, it's like, oh, I forgot I can do that now. Like, it's just so weird. And I'm just getting, it's like a routine or like a new habit you're trying to contribute back into your life. And that it's like you're so used to moving a certain way. Now when you're kind of switching it up, it's like, what's going on? So, hi. I just took a shower, got ready. I'm about to do a little bit of makeup, and I gotta do my hair. Don't judge me. I gotta do my hair. I just got ready, and I'll show you my outfit in a little bit. But I wanted to get ready, and I wanted to talk to you guys as I was getting ready. It seems a little dark in here, even though the window's open. Like, I don't know. I guess because I don't have any light in this actual area. But I wanted to talk to you guys while I was getting ready. So I wanted to kind of tell you about what was going on with my life, and I don't want to show you what's in my vanity area too. I know a lot of people will be like asking to see the setup, see how I organize things, see where I got it, all that stuff. I'm not going to show you that yet because it's kind of messy. I don't have organizers for this desk. I will tell you this desk is IKEA, but I don't have the organizers for it. So it's gonna be a secret for a little while. But yeah, like this week, well, last week technically. Last week has been so chaotic. I've never had a moment in my life be so crazy like that. Like, yeah, we've had busy moments and stuff like that. I'm gonna spray my face with MAC Fix Buds because my skin's been kind of dry. But I've never had a moment in my life where I felt so stressed. When I tell you I was stressed, a bitch was stressed. Like, I was going through school, I was doing finals, I was moving, we were paying a bunch of bills at the same time. It's like, and then his job was doing, my boyfriend's job was all over the place. Everything was going on, and then graduation, everything was going on. And then we have a vacation this weekend. Everything's going on, and it's just like, I know December is always supposed to be a busy month, always, but like this, I've never been so stressed out in my entire life. I was so stressed out, my skin started breaking out from stress. My skin never breaks out from stress. I'm never to the point of stress where my skin's breaking out. If I am stressed, I might get like, oh, a little zit here, a little pimple there, like random, like one on my entire skin. My entire jawline and like random places, my entire face was breaking out. And I was like, bro, I am so stressed out. My whole face, like all of this was breaking out in like a couple spots, but all of this was breaking out. And then my period was late, like hella late. And I know it wasn't because of like that, but my skin, my period was so late, and I knew it wasn't because of that, because I was so stressed out. We were worried about so many other things that wasn't even happening. So it's like my period is off, my skin's breaking out. Surprised my hair didn't fall out. Like, I was so stressed and overwhelmed. Like, there would be moments where I just started crying, moments where I had panic attacks. Like, it was bad. It was really, really bad. So, oh, I didn't close this all the way. Oh my gosh, I hope I didn't dry it out. I didn't close one of my concealers all the way. So yeah, I was so freaking stressed out. Like, I I was stressed. I'm gonna take this random, this is probably old as hell. Oh, what? Sorry, I just got a text. But I'm gonna use this baby skin, this is probably hella old, but I'm gonna use this for my pores, because again, I've been breaking out, so I have a lot of texture right now. So I wanna try to hide it as much as humanly possible. Like, fill those pores, babe. Fill them. Fill them. So yeah, we were in the process of packing. We actually packed early this year. Like, before we moved here, we were packing like 2 weeks in advance. Because I knew that it was because how stressed our week was gonna be. I was like, the more stuff I get done early, the better. So yeah, I was going through finals, which I passed my classes, by the way, obviously, because I graduated. But yeah, we were packing, and then we were handling a lot of adult things like insurance, bills, all that type of stuff. And then also Josh got his driver's license, and we had to be at the DMV twice, and we had to be at the Social Security Administration. We had to sit there for like 2 hours. So yeah, it was like a lot going on, and that was exactly on moving day as well. Like, we had to go to the DMV the morning of moving day. I'm over it. But we just did a lot of adult moves, and I'm very excited of the adult things that we did. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm shaking the crap out of my camera. We just did a lot of adult things. And girl, when I tell you I'm so glad this week is over with, graduation was stressful. I kind of have a little bit of anxiety. I'm the type of person where it's like, oh my gosh, I don't want to go to graduation. I don't have any friends. Like, I don't have anyone to talk to and stand by, and I'm kind of that kind of girl. So I get a little bit of social anxiety. But girl, I had to do it. I had to suck it up. But I graduated, and the most important people in my life came. No shade to the other people who didn't come, but my mom, my dad, and my boyfriend came, and it was such a fun experience. Like, oh my gosh, like that. Even though graduation was stressful, I loved it, but my feet was hurting. I wore the wrong shoes. Girl, I wore the wrong shoes, and they had us standing because we had to be there early. So we had to be there at like 7:30 at the earliest. We had to be there at 7:30, and I got there around like 7:40, like I don't know, I feel like 7:40, 7:50. I got there because we were running a little bit late. I got there, and then I put my heels on, and then I walked to where I needed to go, which was in they had a couple gyms in our campus, and it was one of the gyms that I had to go to. And so I get there, and it was like I don't know. I feel like there was like 200 people. And usually people are like, yeah, like, so, I didn't expect that many people to graduate at this time. Like, I didn't expect it. So they had like 200 to 400 people. And I was like, bro, like, what the fuck? Like, low key, I was kind of glad I was like the first group. I was like the first 100. And I was like, I'm so glad, because I didn't want to wait that long. Because, you know, when you graduate, you have to, oh, I didn't tell you my concealer. I'm using ColourPop Pretty Fresh Concealer. I'm using 2 different colors. On the inner, I'm using medium dark 145, and then on the outer I'm using dark 153. But I was like, what the But at the end of the day, it was a fun experience. I loved it. My feet were killing me. Luckily, I had my phone on me because I was almost like, oh, let me not have my phone. I was texting my mom, my dad, and my boyfriend literally mid-graduation saying like, oh my god, I hate this. I'm so annoyed. Oh my gosh, they had me like they literally had us standing for 2.5 hours. Every girl who was wearing heels, even the girls who were wearing like the short heels, every girl who was wearing heels was suffering. Every single girl. And my feet were hurting like 10 minutes in. And they had us standing for 2 hours. When I tell you my feet were giving out, and we didn't get done with the whole graduation, like the entire thing, like start to finish. I got there around 11:40, 11:50. I mean, not 11. I got there around 7:40, 7:50 a.m. We didn't finish until like 11:30. So when I tell you I was standing in those heels from 7:30 to 11:30, oh my god, honey. When I tell you I was about to cry, I've dealt with painful shoes. I've dealt with painful shoes. I know how it feels to be in painful shoes. It wasn't my first rodeo being in painful shoes. They weren't new shoes. They were very old shoes. I just haven't worn them in a minute. So I know how it feels to be in painful shoes. And I know little ways you can go about it where you shift your weight and do this and do that. There was no chairs. I couldn't sit down until we actually got into service. Or the ceremony or whatever, or the commencement. So, I put myself in that. Couldn't sit down. None of that. I love this concealer. Oh my gosh. This concealer's nice. My feet were killing. I can't even describe the pain. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't even describe the pain I was feeling when I was, there. I couldn't tell anybody about it. I didn't have a friend there to lean on. I didn't have a friend like, oh my god, can you like, can I lean on you? Or like, can I take my shoes off? Can you hold my hand? Or something like I had none of that. I had to suffer in silence. And when we finally got there, you could tell everyone was sick of it. We finally got in the actual, like where we walk in and everyone's watching us walk in and sit down. When we walked in and we were standing, we had to stand by the chairs. We were standing there and they were doing their little speeches and introductions and stuff like that. And everybody wanted to sit down. Everybody wanted to sit down. And they were like, please remain standing. And everybody was like, oh my god. Like they didn't even try, everybody did not try to hide how they were feeling. So when they were like, please remain standing and everybody was like, oh. And I was one of them. I was like, Jesus, take the wheel. My feet are killing me. Finally, they did the introduction. They did like the national anthem and they did all the stuff that they did for the introduction. And they were like, all right, you may take your seats. Everyone was like, oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Like everyone was, look, if you were in the audience, you would be laughing because everyone was feeling the exact same way. Everyone was like stressed. Everyone was hurting. It was bad. I'm trying to find my brush, but I cannot find it. Is this it? Yes, this is it. So everyone was stressed out. Everyone was like, fuck this, like I'm ready to go. And so yeah. But those girls at graduation that I was sitting there were clutch. Whoever you are that I was sitting next to or who was also sitting behind me, y'all came in clutch for me because I didn't know that my tassel was on the wrong side. And they came in clutch because they was like, oh, like the girl beside me was like, hey, I'm gonna switch your tassel because it's on the wrong side. And I was like, oh my god, thank you, thank you, thank you. And then it fell again, like it fell behind my hat. And then the girl behind me was like, hey baby, like I'm gonna move your tassel because it's behind you. And I was like, oh my god, please do, yes. So the girls came in clutch for you. And like I was also helping out the girl in front of me because her feet was hurting really, really bad and I had to hold her hand a couple of times. So it's like the ladies were coming in. The ladies were making sure we were good, you know what I'm saying? So I enjoyed the parts that I was sitting down. I enjoyed. And then they finally were getting ready for my section because they did it by major. And they were getting ready for my section. And I was like the third row. So I got through it pretty quickly. And then I walked across the stage. My feet were hurting. And I was like, look. I was giving myself a pep talk. I was like, look, bitch. It is your time. You cannot look like you sitting here wobbling. And I was like, you have to put on the meanest front for like 20, 30 seconds. You have to, my feet, it was to the point where like every time I stood up, the longer I stood up, my feet were going to give out. It was going to be to the point where like my ankles were going to break. Like they were going to bend. My feet were hurting so bad. It's like my body was starting to physically fight me from putting weight on my feet. It was that bad. So when I finally got up there to get my diploma, I was like, okay, bitch, you gotta put on that brave face, girl. Like you gotta make it look, sell it. So I got up there and then I attempted to put on the meanest front that my feet were not hurting. And they were live streaming this at the time too. So I was like, I don't know who's watching this right now, but I don't want to look like a damn fool when y'all are live streaming this. So they were live streaming it. So I knew I had to, you know. And when I tell you, I was so glad I got to sit down. When I got my diploma and I sat down, instant relief, because I knew I wouldn't have to get up for a good while, because there was still a crap ton of people that still needed to get their degrees. So I was so happy that I got to sit down. But graduation was so beautiful. I loved it. I don't regret it, but I also, it had its moments. It had its moments. And I just think it was really dumb that they had your girl standing in painful shoes for, I want to say 2.5, 3 hours. Non-stop. Not like, oh, stand, get up, stand, get up. No. Standing consistently. No. I think that was very selfish. And graduation, besides the painful feet and the anger, graduation was beautiful. Like, graduation was unforgettable. And after I did it, I was like, whoa. It's real. Like, we didn't get to throw caps or nothing like that. And I also wouldn't have probably wanted to do that because I want to keep my cap and gown, and I don't want to go searching and grab somebody else's cap and gown. And also, some of these girls decorated their caps really, really, really well, and I wouldn't want them to throw it and it get messed up or lose it. So they didn't do the whole throwing cap thing, but we did get to flip our tassels. That was like everyone, the chancellor was like, all right, we're gonna have this monumental moment where you move your tassel from the other side, signifying you're a graduate. And I was like, what? Oh my god. Oh my god. So like, it was a beautiful like moment. It was like such a beautiful, I think I put too much highlighter. It was such, there's no such thing. What am I saying? It was such a beautiful moment. Graduation was amazing. I feel like I'm rambling, but graduation was absolutely amazing. Like, I loved it. I felt so loved. I felt so supported. I felt, oh my god, I loved it. I think I put too much highlighter on my nose. Oh, by the way, I'm using Becca Cosmetics. This is the Jaclyn Hill collaboration Champagne Pop. I got this like forever ago. It's a nice highlighter. I like it because it worked with melanin, if you catch my drift. Usually a lot of highlighters, especially that YouTubers make, they don't really work for you, girl. So I'm glad I got to find a highlighter that works with my skin. But I did think I put on a little too much. Cause I can't see. Can't see what's going on. Alright, so yeah. Graduation was amazing. And then they were talking about, oh, let's party after. Girl, I'm going home. I traveled 2 hours just to do this. And I have to drive 2 hours back. I'm going home. I'm not doing this. Stop the films. If you know where that comes from. If you know, you know. So yeah, your girl was exhausted. I was over it. Where's my, trying to find my brow pencil. But I don't regret it though. Cause like the when we came back to the apartment and then also like the morning after, I sat there and I was like, whoa. I was like, whoa. I'm not crying, but this is a moment to cry, but I'm not crying. It's just makeup got in my eye. See? People are like, oh my God, like, this would be a good moment to do that, but makeup's in my damn eye. But that was a moment, like, I just stood there and there was a moment where I'm just like, oh my God. Oh my God.
Something. And that way it'll be there by tomorrow.
They don't. Alright, y'all. I'm about to get ready to go, but I wanted to show you guys my outfit before I leave. Oh, this is the finished Christmas tree. I don't think I showed you because my camera died while I was decorating, and then we also had guests over later that night, so I couldn't really pick up the camera. But this is the finished tree. Obviously not all the presents are wrapped and put under the tree yet, but this is the finished tree. So exciting. So yeah, I also please don't mind the trash in my dirty mirror, but I wanted to show you guys the outfit. Focus. I wanted to show you guys the outfit. I don't remember where I got the scarf. I think this was a gift. I don't remember where this headband's from. It's like bajillion years old. I think it's like Walmart or Target. Scarf. I actually got this cardigan from the thrift store. I don't know what brand it is. And then I have this Fashion Nova bodysuit on. And then some Skechers for the shoes. And I do notice with this bodysuit, like I'm kind of short, so I have to like pull it up a few times. But cute bodysuit, shows off the curves. So yeah, so I'm about to head out the door. I have to drop off some paperwork and mail some stuff, so I have to go to the post office. But this is my outfit, and yeah, I will catch you guys later. Good morning. It is currently, I don't even know what day it is. I think Tuesday. Hold on. It is Tuesday the 13th, 9:54 a.m. I actually woke up a little bit ago because I woke up I went to sleep pretty late last night. We had to, my boyfriend and I had to go to our old apartment and deep clean the whole apartment. So that way, it's one less thing we have to worry about, and also because the electricity turns off tomorrow, or today actually. The electricity turns off today, so we didn't want to clean in the dark. So, trying to figure out what I'm doing with my hair today. But we had to clean today because the electricity turns off tomorrow. So yesterday was the last day we could do it, but he was also working, so we didn't do it until like 11:30, midnight. And then we didn't get done until like 1. And he refused to let me do it by myself. He was like, well, you didn't make the mess by yourself, so you're not gonna clean by yourself. I love him, but then made him tired and made me tired because we did it really late. So I slept in just a little bit today. Nothing wrong with that. So now I'm just trying to figure out my hair. I'm trying to ride it out as much as I can when it's straight. Because when I wash it, I know I have to do a deep treatment, and I know I have to like do a whole bunch of stuff to make sure my curls come back. But I'm just gonna, for now, Chanel. Did y'all see her? I hope I got that on camera. But for now, I'm just going to put some oil in it. I've been using this oil TikTok put me on. I'm not really an oil girl, but I needed to be, and I didn't know where to start. TikTok put me on to this one. This is the Millie, I think I'm pronouncing this right, the Millie Rosemary Mint Scalp and Hair Strengthening Oil. I've been using this for, I want to say a couple weeks now. I don't know if I tell a difference with hair growth quite yet, but I know I can tell a difference between how my scalp feels, looks, because I struggle with dandruff, like really bad. Like I don't oil my scalp enough and I get really bad dandruff. So this helps. So today I don't really have much planned. Today I do have to do some adulting things and go over finances and plan out the rest of my month because we go on vacation this weekend. So I have to figure out stuff. And now I'm thinking like, oh, should I ride my hair out to the weekend or should I not do that? I don't even know. But your girl is tired. But I knew I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna stay in bed all day. But I knew like, no, like you should get out of bed at least and something. So I'm putting this oil on my scalp and I'm actually gonna put some on my ends because my ends are looking a little questionable. And I'm gonna put my hair up in a bun because I notice I get better like waves when it's in a bun for a while, like a tight bun. So I'm just gonna put some of this oil on my ends. I'm not gonna go too crazy because I'm not in love with the smell. So but when I do wash my hair, I have to go to the beauty supply store and get some deep treatment stuff for my hair. I do actually have a lot of cleaning to do, and my skin needed my skin actually needs a little bit of TLC, so I think I'm gonna wash my face and do a mask and get ready for the day. I actually have something to do at 12 now that I think about it. I actually have something to do at 12. So I do have something to do today actually. Crap. I have to go with my mom to drop off the rental car that she had for the weekend. So that's getting dropped off today. So yeah, it's currently 10 o'clock and I actually have to be there before 12. So I'm gonna go ahead and get ready and get dressed, and then I'll holler at you guys a little bit later, showing my outfit before I walk out the door. I usually don't pull out the camera in front of my mom because she's kind of camera shy. So I don't do that to her. So let me go ahead and get ready and I'll holler at you guys in a little bit. It is currently 10:43 and I made some breakfast right here. Made a little bit of breakfast. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm wearing. I'm wearing the most basic chill outfit in the entire world. Jeans, black jeans from, honestly, these are so old. I think these are from City Trends or something like that. And then just a sweatshirt from Walmart. And then I'm gonna wear my Adidas, my white Adidas, which I'll actually show you because I don't think I'll have time to show you later. And then the shoes of choice will be these white Adidas. I haven't worn these yet, so might as well break them in. And this is, I don't know what style this was, but it's the rainbow Adidas. So yeah, shoes of choice. Okay, so I'm going to, you guys can't see me, hold on a second. Okay, so I'm going to chill and eat for a little while, and then I gotta get on the road and get ready to go. So I'll check in with you guys a little bit later. Good morning. I look crazy because the lights are warming up. I just turned them on because I was crazy backlit and it made me look like a ghost. But good morning. It is currently, I've been up for a while. I feel like editing this is about to be a bitch. Like, I'm all over the place with my vlogging. Like, I haven't vlogged myself out of the house, and I feel like I just look like I just look all over the place. But today is, what is today? Today is December 15th. I probably shouldn't keep up with the days because the days are all over the place, but it's 11:42. Right now, I've been up for a while. I'm having some coffee. I just took my vitamins and I was chilling on the bar with my iPad and planning out the day and the rest of the week, and also watching some vlogs, some people's Vlogmas. By the way, I'm not doing Vlogmas, as you can tell. Just not there yet. Maybe next year. But I gotta plan a lot of stuff out because I have a video coming before this one, which probably you've already seen. And then I got this vlog to edit, and then I'm planning on what to film after this vlog too. But right now I'm just watching some people's Vlogmas, and I am chilling here. I would show you that, but that's Christmas gifts. So if you know, you know who already saw it. But right now I was on my iPad and I was editing and stuff like that. And I was also creating my vision board since it's about to be a new month and a new year. I was creating my vision board. And if you guys like to know more about like how I plan my days, or like how I plan like financially, like monthly reflections, like how I do what I do, let me know. I might film a video about it, going in depth of like how I plan. I've been switching up how I plan my day-to-days and like my monthlies and stuff like that. So let me know, because I used to only do back in the day, but when I first got my iPad, I only did monthly like plannings. So like I would only fill out the monthly calendar and nothing else, because my calendar has like the month, the week, the day, the year, like it goes in every detail. So I only used to use the monthly, but now I'm like, no, I need to use a little bit of everything else. So I've been switching up how I do my planning. So Josh is at his hair appointment. Right now he's getting his hair braided. Not like the whole thing, but like he has like a fade, so he's getting his hair braided. I know you guys are probably like, when are we gonna see him on the vlogs? Like, when are you guys gonna... I just happened to pick up the camera when he's not around, but he will be around very soon. But we're actually going on vacation tomorrow. We have a recital to go to tonight at 6. That should be, I don't know how that would be, but it's his niece. She plays trumpet, I believe, and we have a recital to go to at 6. We possibly have to pick up a family member on the way there, but we have that at 6, and then tomorrow we go on vacation for the weekend. We're going to, we're not going very far, we're just going to Apex, and we're going to, we rented out a Airbnb, and we're going to Apex, and we're just spending some time together. I don't know if there's like any set plans to do anything, like going out to dinner and doing it. I don't know. But I just know that we're going out. That's all I know. That's all I'm familiar with. That's why I haven't washed my hair and returned it back to the curly state, because I know we're about to go out for the weekend, and I'm like, you know what? I just need to keep this up a little bit longer, and then we'll be all good. So it's pretty gloomy today, so I've just been slowly waking up and figuring out the day. I might work out a little bit later and then shower and then get ready for today, so that way I'm ready way earlier than, yeah, so way earlier than I need to be, so I'm not rushing at the end of the day. We also have some couple household stuff to do. Like Google Fiber just sent over a new router or modem, I believe, because our place is so big that not everything could reach the one we have. And then we have to take trash out. And then also I'm debating if we should go to the store. Probably not. I'm still debating. So I'm figuring everything out little by little. Planning out the stuff. The one thing about planning that I learned is that I'm an Aries. Even though I'm like a spontaneous like type of person and kind of like very impatient and like on the spot wanting to do something, at the same time I want to know what's going on. I want to control what's being planned. I want to know what's happening. So planning makes me feel good, because it's like I know what's happening, I know what's going on, I know what to look forward to, especially when it comes to like finances and bills. Like I know what's coming up, I know what we got going on. I'm never caught off guard. But here's the thing, I'm very spiritual, and you know the universe, God, always has a plan. Always. The universe always got a plan, and that plan is probably not your plan. Most likely it's not the plan that you got. So planning has taught me to have an equal ground of like, yeah, I can have control of what I can have control over, but this may change. So we'll see. But I have to do some more planning, because I know we got some bills coming up, and then vacation, and then all that stuff. So yeah, I gotta figure out some plans, and then I'll get back to you guys. I'm just gonna have the rest of my coffee and then probably work out, and yeah, I can catch you guys a little bit later. Hello, my beautiful people. My hair's crazy. Hold on. So this vlog has been very unpredictable. Lord have mercy, look at this. My hair's been in a bun for like a week and a half. But this week has been not this week, but this vlog, because this vlog has been kind of like a mixture of like days. Like this vlog is not just a week. Like this vlog has been like 2 weeks, honestly. But I've noticed that like getting back into filming is really difficult during the holidays. And actually, I'm just gonna put my hair back up in a bun, because I feel like it's gonna be a little frizzy if I were to do it the other way. But it is currently 1:40. And this is the first time, or the first, today and yesterday was the only time I've had to myself. Like right now, this is the only time I've had the house to myself. And that's kind of crazy, and that's kind of a lot, and that's kind of stressful. But like this Christmas Eve, like I chose kind of a really stressful time to vlog again, because this Christmas season has been a lot. Like we finally, I showed you guys a while ago, we finally got the tree up, we got presents under there. Like we were blessed enough to be able to go Christmas shopping. But girl, so it's just been a lot, and I've been trying to get back into the habit of filming and filming what I want to film and being proud of what I film and all that good stuff. And I want to also be authentic with you guys. Like sometimes with YouTube, yes, it's nice to make it like content and aesthetic and like all this other stuff, but like it's also finding a middle ground. Like I want to be aesthetic, like I want to create good content, but I also want to be real with you. I don't want to put up a fake, like you don't know when I'm really talking to you, or you can't tell if I'm just one of these fake YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Like no shade to any other YouTuber who has that aesthetic feel, because that aesthetic feel is pleasing. Like as videos I click on myself, but like I also want to be real with you. So it's just trying to figure out from not filming, going from not filming for years, probably over 2-3 years, probably longer than that, to going to back to filming full time, making good content. And it's just like a lot, especially during the Christmas season. And like this past week, we've been on vacations, we've been traveling, and now we have one of my boyfriend's nieces staying with us for the entire week of Christmas. So it's just like, I haven't had any time to myself because I've either been taking care of the house, taking care of a child, or out doing stuff, traveling with family, spending time with family. Like this Christmas season, I know every Christmas season is stressful for a lot of people because it's like there's gift buying, you got to do stuff with family, there's traditions, there's like a bunch of plans and stuff like that. But this is the first time I've had to sit down and just be in silence. It's a little bit of birth control, I'm not gonna lie. I'm sitting around with the kid. She's 12, going on 13. And it's a little bit of birth control, I'm not gonna lie. So, anyway, but I just wanted to let you guys have like a heart-to-heart with you guys. Like, I'm figuring it out just as anybody. Like, I'm figuring it out slowly but surely. And sometimes that requires a little bit of patience for myself, especially because I'm such a like come on, let's go person, but I also procrastinate. So sometimes I'm hesitant to pick up the camera because like, ooh, I have people around me. Ooh, I don't know how they feel about a camera. Ooh, I don't know how they're gonna act around a camera. And then it's just also a comfortability thing with other people. Some people are not comfortable to sit here and have a camera in their face and not feel weird. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like me getting used to the camera again. Not throwing the camera in other people's faces. Like when we went to Apex for the weekend with my family, I did not bring my camera because I'm like, I'm not about to pick up a camera because this is a moment that I need to spend with my family uninterrupted. No phone, no camera, nothing. That's the moment I need to spend with my family. And that was a great weekend. That was a gorgeous, beautiful, great weekend. We had a great time. And then when we literally came right back from that, we picked up my boyfriend's niece, and we've been taking care of her for this past week. So Christmas is in 4 days, 3 days? No, 23rd, 24th. Christmas is in 3 days, right? 3 days. And we've had her for what, 3 days now? So it's just like, it's a lot. And also me trying to handle my stuff and his stuff and like adult stuff and bills and work, and it's just like juggling life. And that's life, that's adulting right there. But it's just like a lot. So I hope you guys enjoyed the content that I have put out so far. Obviously with time, it ages like wine. So I'm getting there. I'm figuring it out, and we're getting there. We're building this together. It's not just me. It's like we're building a community. We're building it together. So if you guys want something in particular, I always say leave a comment down below, or you can follow me on my social media and hit me up from there, whichever you feel more comfortable with. But we're building a community, so you have to let me know what you want. Just I can show you, we have similar likes, and I can show you like what I want to show you. But also if like you really want to see something, like for example, I know a couple people wanted a house tour, like an in-depth house tour, let me know. Because in my mind I'm like, oh, people don't care about that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm doing an official outro so that way I can separate the vlogs, but I'm doing an official outro. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed getting these moments to sit down and talk to you about my day and all that good stuff, even the good and the bad times, the hard times and the chill times. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. I love you. And don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell in the bottom, because right now I don't have a set schedule. I'm kind of figuring out what kind of experimenting and figure out what works for me. So if you want to get notified whenever I post a video, down below, hit that bell. All right, I love you. Merry Christmas. Peace.
I've been on my way.